Good morning. Time to make the tea. What? I want my coffee. Oh well, I'm going to try this for a few days. I bought this Calm Stomach by Bigelow. It's ginger and peach herbal tea. So I don't know, give that a try. In here I have some of this whole earth. It's stevia leaf and monk fruit. Trying to cut back on sugar. So anyway, that's my thing for the day. I want to try using that and see if that doesn't cut back on the acidic stomach somewhat. Now, the issue that I have, because this has peppermint in it too, peppermint, if you have reflux, can aggravate esophagitis. So, nobody in that gut of mine cooperates with the other one. They each have their own agenda. Oh well, what are you going to do? I think I'm probably going to add a little honey to this too, just to sweeten it up a little bit. And honey is healing, right? That's what I hear. So anyway, I have my little honey jar in here, and it just fits in my little gnome guy. So alright, this obviously needs to steep. So I won't be having a sip. I like a nice strong tea. But this is from the Dollar Tree, so who knows if it's pure honey. I don't always trust the things from the Dollar Tree because most of them come from China. So, and we know China is not our friend. I don't know why. The government insists on doing deals with them. I'm sure they make money on it. But, yeah, this is my little honey holder. So I'm going to save this little container because it fits so nicely in there. So, I like a nice strong tea, so I don't like to just swish the tea bag around in the water. I like to leave it sit in there at least 5 minutes, if not 10. And I figure that way I get all the benefits of all the herbs and things in the tea bag. So, all right, Mr. Gnome, you hang on to the honey. And I'm going to let that steep, and then I will meet you at the budget book. All right, back at the budget book. Yesterday I didn't spend any money, so that's good. I pretty much have what I need now. Hopefully I don't need to buy a whole lot more stuff till the end of the month. I may need to pick up a thing or two here and there. It all depends. For the next couple days, I'm going to try and just have a very bland diet, see if that helps. So I have things in the fridge for that, but I am low on yogurt. I don't know if the yogurt, I have a little bit in there yet. I don't know if that's still good. If it is, I'm going to try and make some yogurt. But hopefully dairy's not the culprit, but I'll find out really quickly if it is. Because I want to eat some yogurt and some oatmeal, cut back on the sugar, and I don't know, we'll try that for a while. So hopefully I have enough ingredients in the house. It's not going to help my freezer cook down any, but, well, we'll see what happens. So I have to pay a couple bills. I'm trying to set most of my bills up on auto pay. That way I don't have to worry about any of them being late in case they don't show up in the mail or they get lost somewhere. I try and pay my bills as soon as possible. And I pay them close to the date when they're due. But my insurance I've set up on auto pay, and I combined my car and my house insurance all in the same bill. So now I get a monthly bill instead of a quarterly bigger bill. It's easier for me that way. I don't have a big $300 or whatever it was chunk coming out all at once. And it's easier for me to budget that way. So I still have, I'm still under contract with the exterminator, and they're still coming in. I think they come in every couple months, and that's not cheap, but we still find a mouse in a trap every now and then, and my grandson says he still hears some noises going on now and then, so those little buggers are really hard to get rid of. And I know we weren't like infested with them in the house, but I know I've seen them in the yard, and the dogs have caught mice out in the yard, so I know they do come in from outside. I did have the bottom of my garage door fixed, but you know, there's always little openings that they can get in. It's amazing what tiny openings mice can get in. But it's not as bad as it was anyway. So, yeah, everything is a chore anymore. I did not need that problem. But hopefully this will get it done. I have to think about finding a power washing company soon, see who has the best deal, and then I have to have my house power washed. So today is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be 67. I think there's a chance of showers though. So it's going to be close to 70 degrees. But I'm not ready to go out and work in the garden yet. I have things in here that need attention first. But it might be a good time to start maybe giving the garage a 20-minute once over, especially since tomorrow is garbage day. Maybe I can get some things out there on the curb. So I don't know what the day's going to bring. It depends on how I feel. This whole gut issue has really been zapping my energy. But I've been doing little spurts here and there of whatever it is I need to do. Laundry, dishes, watering my house plants, trying to keep up with things. Keeping things off the kitchen table as much as possible, and keeping the downstairs anyway cleaned up. And I am slowly working on the bedroom, trying to get that ready for the window guys. They should be calling soon, I would think. I hope it's not till the end of the month, but I don't know. And then somewhere in between there, I have to make a trip to my mom's, see what she needs. So busy. Anyway, I'm sure we're all busy. I don't know how we all got so busy, but we did. All right, well, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, well, I'm just looking at my budget book here, and I have a couple things, receipts I have to record on my tracking sheet, and I track that on the back of my monthly bills. And I write down just a little brief memo of what I spend it on. Like, you know, I went to Walmart, I bought food, I bought candles, and I bought a little bag purse. So I'll just make a notation of that on the back along with the date. And then I list a running total of what I spent. So that way I know exactly where my money's going, what I spend it on, and yep, like, oh, Ellen, you bought too much of this, you bought too much of that, whatever. So I'm going to try my tea. Cheers. So it's good. You know, it's not bad. I usually have my tea in the afternoon and just a cup of coffee in the morning. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that. But I'm going to switch to the tea for a week or so, see how that goes. And then I also still have some, it's called Capomo. I have a little bit of that left that I've actually had for years. I don't even know if it's still good, but I'll drink it as long as it smells okay and it's not moldy or anything. And it looks like ground coffee. But I mean, I think the worst with that would happen is it would lose some of its flavor. It's like herbs. You know, it's made with a Capomo nut. So as long as it's not stale, it should be okay. If not, I'll pitch it. If it smells or tastes stale, it'll go in the garbage. But I also have some, it's a coffee substitute. Let me get it. Okay, well, here it is. I bought this a while ago when I was having this issue. And it's called Bueno Coffee Substitute. And I have a little bit of this one left. This one is creamy hazelnut. And this one is pecan praline. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to that. It's made with garbanzo beans, apparently. You brew it you can brew it in a drip coffee maker. 1 level tablespoon for 3 cups of water. Wow. Okay. K-cup, or you can put it in a K-cup too, which I have for my little coffee maker. And for that, you take 1 teaspoon per brew. And it says it swells up while it's brewing. You can also make it in espresso machine and a single cup manual drip. Well, for mine then it would be I guess 2 teaspoons. I don't know. I have to play around with it. But I do like hazelnut, and I think I liked it okay. I mean, it wasn't coffee, but, you know. So I'll try that. And I know you can get other coffee substitutes that are, I guess, pretty good. But, you know, we have to adjust. Sometimes when we have something going on, we have to do the best we can to fix it so it doesn't get worse. So, yeah, I mean, this is palatable. I taste a little hint of orange in there, and it does say it has orange in it. So, we'll see. I think I made it a little too sweet, though, the honey and the sweetener. I find that honey usually doesn't make my tea sweet enough, so sometimes I'll add a little sweetener along with it. But honey's expensive. You know, it's not cheap. I do have some in my stash. Once this one is empty, I'll refill that little container with honey from my stash. But it's not cheap. So anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of bill paying here now, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, I'm back in my kitchen, and I have some little bit of yogurt left, Greek yogurt. I have some milk from the Dollar Tree, and my little Kasori Instant Pot knockoff. So what I want to do is I want to make some yogurt. Now this yogurt I've had for a while, And as long as yogurt isn't moldy, I still eat it for the most part, unless it tastes funny or smells funny, then I won't eat it. But I buy this Dollar Tree milk, and then I put it in the refrigerator downstairs, and it stays fresher longer. So I'm going to use, I don't know, probably about 2 cups. Yeah, 2 cups. And the rest, and hopefully I'm not lactose intolerant. I don't think I am, but you never know. Hang on, I need a spoon. So I'm going to heat this up to almost boiling, to when it's got the bubbles going. Then I'm going to let it cool down to about 110 degrees, somewhere around there. And then I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of the yogurt. So I'm going to let the yogurt warm up a little bit to room temperature too. And I'm going to just eat the rest. There's about, a cup in here yet, to about here. So hopefully it'll make some decent yogurt. So I'm just going to put this on the saute. And I know it takes more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to set it for about 8 minutes, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. And hit the start button. And this makes good yogurt. This is my favorite way of making yogurt, is in the Instant Pot. So I've made all kinds of yogurt. I've made yogurt with nut milk. I've made with soy milk. That makes good yogurt. I haven't had much success with, actually I haven't had much success with the nut milk, the almond or whatever. But I also have made oat milk yogurt in the Instant Pot that worked well. So anyway, I plan on eating more yogurt with my stomach issues. And then this morning, I'm just going to have some oatmeal. And we'll see if that helps. So, okay, I'll be back. Right, well, I have about 1/2 cup of the Greek yogurt left here. And I'm just going to go ahead and add it to the milk. It's cooled down to 108 degrees, so that should be safe. It won't kill the bacteria. And then I'm going to set it on the yogurt setting for 8 hours. And then I should have a nice thick yogurt. All right, we'll see what it looks like when it's done, maybe tomorrow. Okay, I added my yogurt, and now I'm going to whisk it really, really well. Like I said, I've done the same thing with soy milk, but if you use soy milk, you cannot have soy milk with any other additives, only soybeans and water. So you can either make your own or read the ingredients of any soy milk that you buy. Can't have any preservatives or sugar or anything, just soybeans and water. Okay, and it's that easy to make homemade yogurt. Oh, I thought I would have my afternoon coffee break, and this is the chickpea coffee I showed you this morning, and I didn't put the chocolate creamer in it. What I did instead was I put some half and half and a good blob of honey, and it's actually not bad. It's good. And this is the hazelnut cream flavor. So it's doable. I could drink that for a couple days. I put a couple teaspoons in my little cup. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. So I have a couple different options now. The tummy tea, and also I'll drink regular tea. And then this I can use for my morning coffee, and we'll see how that goes. Now this morning I had oatmeal for breakfast, and I made that with water. I always make it with milk, and I'm not aware that I have a milk allergy or anything like that. So that didn't satisfy me though. I'm trying to see how I do without some bread, which is really going to be hard for me because I love bread. That for me I think would be the hardest thing to give up, even harder than coffee. They're close, but anyway, I thought I would try that, but I was still hungry. So what I ended up doing, I ate a boiled egg and a couple slices of Gouda cheese, and that seemed to do the trick. So I'm going to fool around with my diet and see what happens. Probably nothing, because I've done this before and hasn't made much of a difference. So I finally gathered up all my tax papers today. I'm glad I got that done because I have to go for my taxes. I go to ARP and they do the taxes for me, and it's free. So, but my appointment I think isn't, well, it's the first week of April, one of those days. So I figured I better get all my ducks in a row because I hadn't gotten any income statement from my YouTube channel, and I know I did last year, so it's like, what the heck? And here again, it's a problem with my old email address because last year they mailed it to me, but this year, when I went into the AdSense app, they had chosen electronic delivery for me. It's like, thanks, but I don't go there anymore. And I know I didn't pick that because I usually don't. I like having a paper statement, that way it doesn't get lost. But what I'm thinking of doing is getting a second email address that I'll use just for bills. So I have to go on to Google, and see what my options are for setting up a second email address. But I'm still having problems, with things that have the old email address because I can't get into some of the things because the email address doesn't exist anymore. So what I've been doing is just creating a new account rather than going in and changing the email address. I figure I'll just start fresh and get a whole new account. I had to do that with Walmart. I tried recovering my old account and having them do it, and it just, forget it. Nobody knows what the heck they're doing anymore nowadays. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and then, I don't know, I'll see what else is going to be going on today. All right, I'll be back. Well, I'm out here in my garden, and I have a nice big mess to clean up, but I'm trying to get some ideas of what I want to downsize. So, I have a lot of pots everywhere. A lot of them got knocked over during the winter because the dogs run around out here, like back here. So I have to straighten all that up, but I want to get rid of a lot of these pots and just keep mainly bigger pots. And my garden boxes and these. And Ollie's, I saw this week, has some of these on sale for $89. But I think I have enough with two. I got these for $19.99 at Mark's a few years back, and they're still in good shape. And this oregano is starting to come back. And I've got some chives coming up over there, but not too much is coming back. My little plum tree, it's full of buds. I planted that last year, and that's in a container. And then I also have ornamental peach over here. That's also coming back, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I have lots of knocked over pots and all kinds of things. So this will look really good once I'm done with it. It's a process. This happens every spring. It's a mess. And then it looks really great once I get it cleaned up. And all these boxes here will have vegetables in them. I have 6 of them. Yep, 6 of them. And they still sell these. Walmart has them for $32, I think. They're self-watering. So a lot of this stuff is going to go. I don't want to use those grow bags anymore, but I am going to keep these big containers for tomatoes and peppers. And I see my sage is coming back there, but not much coming back. So it's still too early. Things will start greening up in April. So, oh, but it's beautiful out here. Really, really a nice day. And the other trees are starting to bloom. My poor little magnolia got chopped off. But that's okay. It was getting too wide. So the tree trimmer cut that off. And this is another magnolia. It's got lots of blooms on it. This is a white one right there. And yeah, so, you know, I look at the stuff out here and it's like there's dead plants everywhere that need to be pulled out, but I'm not going to start my garden until sometime in April. So, all right, just thought I'd take you out here and show you my mess. But that's okay. Like I said, it's this way every year, and then I clean it up and it looks great. All right, I'm going to finish my not coffee now. But it is good. I'm kind of surprised. Chickpea coffee is pretty good. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. And thanks for watching.